Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon, and I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
Yes. Right. I don't think I need to keep doing all the whole intro thing. I think we can make this a little bit more natural, especially because we have got an incredibly long month to get through. But we're switching to doing a month per episode, get more done, get through it quicker so that we don't have, I don't know, 16 episodes per season or something like that. My light's going to keep cycling because it's Christmas, isn't it, around here? Around this time, it's Christmas, so we got red and green cycling lights. I don't know if it makes it darker. If it does, well, that's just part of life. Currently sat in second. We had the big game against Barnsley, which we ended up drawing, which isn't great, but at the same time, it's better than losing it. So yeah, let's crack on. Got Luke Jeffcott getting called up to the Wales national team, which is quite cool. Bolivia can say I'm not interested at all. So I actually don't think I have any money to sign anyone, do I? So I hope there's not. Well, he looks alright. He's a goalkeeper again, though. I did say I wanted to sort of steer myself away from. We're going to have to wait again, probably until January, and hope that these players just stay patient, basically. So we got him at left back. What I'm going to do with these guys is, obviously, he can play both wing backs, or both wings, should I say. I'm pretty sure I trained him already to be a centre back, didn't I? What is stats? His defending needs a lot of help. Plant is the player that I am excited about. He is only 49 rated right now. I've got him on poacher training for 7 weeks to see if that can help him up his shooting. His physical is very good. I mean, he's got decent stamina, very good strength. He's high-low as well, but his finishing, 39 on a striker for a, that's a little bit of a problem, to be honest, Plant. But I think he looks decent. So we got Wigan. We've been in good form, so let's hope we can continue to roll forward with this.
Cameras trained on one man.
Junior Adamu, top goal scorer. We've got the two top goal scorers in the league right now. Adamu's got 11 and Kanu has got 10, I believe. See, this is what I like. I want this bit of music when you're loading into the game. We might end up with me getting copyright strikes. I might be able to do just well enough to mute it. We're just going to have to see how it goes after this episode. If it all goes wrong and it all falls down, then we won't be doing it again, and I'll just have to keep talking awkwardly over the silence. I like that Wigan kit though, actually. It's quite sleek, that, isn't it? They've only scored 7 goals this season. 7 goals all season. That is well, there's actually nothing else to say about that besides from that is terrible. That's really bad. I mean, that might be a little bit disrespectful, but 7 goals all season. I say that now. Watch them come out and beat me. I probably should have simmed this game, actually. I didn't even think about it. Well, we like to start off with playing the game anyway, so we'll play this first one, and then I'll have to take a look at the calendar again and see which ones. I think we're going to sim the cup because, like I said before, even though I would like a cup run, it's probably more important to focus on the league. As for the league games, I'm not sure which ones we are going to sim. Very different Wigan Athletic team from what I remember a couple seasons ago. Let's hope we can have a good performance. Haven't been on career mode for a couple of days. Well, actually, first time I hopped back on career mode was yesterday. I decided to start an off-camera MLS career mode with Nashville. Actually signed Mario Balotelli for Nashville. Nashfield? That's not what they're called. Which is nice. I don't know why Brockbank's on a cross, but he has. Oh, they're playing well. As I said, they've only got 7 goals this season, but I guarantee you that they'll find goals against us. Because they always do. You wouldn't think they're a team that is struggling to score with that little bit of play, would you? If they did that every game, they would easily score. Look at this. Callum Lang, is that your first goal? Second goal of the season.
Evans.
Brockbank again has come across into midfield. He gets the ball this time, but it's a bit of a strange move. I'm not really sure why he's doing that. That's a terrible pass from Beadling.
Lang.
Do read the pass. He's really going to give me a yellow card for that. Ref, are you feeling alright, mate? Where is the yellow card in this? Oh, that's absolute rubbish from the referee. Absolute rubbish. Referee's on the payroll by the looks of things. Because that is absolute rubbish. Right, Harris looked confident because he didn't move at all. Alright boys, come on man. We've got to wake up a little bit. We're not playing particularly well out here. Right, here we go. Zach Jules holds up his man. A lot of little skills in there. He's going to try and go back, I think. No, he's going to roll in. Zach Jules, why did you not get the ball? I mean, they're literally not ever giving this... We are playing terribly. What are we doing? What are we doing? Right, now that we've got that, can we actually make something of it? Here we go. Our nice quick passing that we love to play. And we've got the finish. Jesus, the first bit of quality and we actually score from it. We've been playing absolutely awfully up until that point. Finally, Kagossi steps in and says, enough of this. Let's play this. Let's finally play properly. Nice ball into Adamu from Elliot. Adamu onto Kanu. And then Kanu breaks like we love to do and manages to place it round the keeper. 1-1 against the struggling Wigan, who look like promotion candidates right now the way they're playing. Hey.
So a level contest.
11th goal of the season for Idris Kanu. How? Ref, what are you talking about? How are you giving them the throw for that? Josh wins a header. Can't get it. They knock it to Idris Kanu. Oh, Kanu! No, Adamu! That pass from Kanu was incredible as well. Oh, I've got to see that on an instant replay quickly. Look at this pass from Idris. Oh, Junior, I'm so sad you didn't finish that. Look at this pass. Oh, it's absolutely sublime. Ah, unlucky, boys. That was an absolutely god tier pass. I'm so sad that didn't come off. I wanted that to go to the back to where Adamu was. Gale to whip one. Adamu gets to the header, but he got under it far too much. Well, we're going at 1-1. They deserved the early lead. We sort of brought it back a little bit, but I think they probably in the end deserve to be leading. Or deserve to have their 1-1. Who's pushed out? Well, we can switch it to Mengi. We can switch it to Brockbank, who's got space. Elliot on the ball. Nice ball through to Gale. Austin Gale gets us our lead. Come on! That's why we brought Elliot in as that playmaker. Finds the right pass more often than not.
Well, here's the replay, and what a ball that
Just
is.
brings his man across, and then just that. Look how well weighted that pass is into Austin Gale. Pretty much does everything for Austin Gale. Just starts slowing down there, and Austin Gale can just put his legs straight through it and finish bottom corner.
Well, just look at the reactions.
The Barrow boys back on top.
This is far from over.
Oh, I really don't want to lose Austin Gale. I want to keep him until at least the Prem, but I don't know. Maybe I can, in realistic terms, price teams out of Austin Gale.
The visitors have had total control of
I mean, my
possession.
valuation
After that,
right
it's
now,
been a
I know
bit
I'm a League
disappointing.
One
Creativity
team,
in
but my
midfield is a little
valuation
bit
for
off.
Austin Gale is 80
Certainly too
million.
slow in front of goals.
Junior Adamu into Austin Gale. We know he can open up space. Oh, it's blocked. That's handball though, isn't it? I thought that was handball. As soon as I saw that shot, I thought that was handball. It looked like it came off his arm when Gale took the shot. Yeah, that's clearly handball. We don't even need to instant replay that one. That's quite clearly a handball. Junior Adamu, the new man on penalty duty. I'm going to go to the right. That's a good finish, and he gets his goal. He was struggling. He's been struggling to finish in the beginning of this game, the first half. When he didn't finish that absolutely beautiful pass. I'll never forget it from Idris Kanu.
Well, here's the replay. He's got a bit lucky.
I mean, we've already got, I think, 2 almost beautiful moments of the season, which I think will be going in the end of this season's award ceremony. Because last season I wanted to do an almost of the season, but we didn't really have enough almost. Like, we didn't have a lot of amazing offside goals, or like goals that preceded fouls or something. Well, not preceded. You know what I mean. But we've got the Angus, the Dior Angus, sorry, Dior Angus, Angus Dior. We have that goal already, and now we have that Idris Kanu. Absolute god tier save. Oh my god, what have you done? That is just very, very bad defensive play. I tried to pass it back to Harris there, but the pass is absolutely awful. So I don't know why he decided to slide. Is that Ted Mengi? That's a huge mistake from Ted Mengi. For some reason, Harris also tries to slide the man. That's not what you like to see after you've just gone 3-1 up. 3-2 now, so now we have to be a little bit more aware. Playing well, and we do get it. Alright, boys, go. Junior Adamu makes a deep run. Oh, what has he done there? What's he done there? I don't even know how you lift that over from that spot. Oh, this season.
Gale.
I wouldn't say I didn't like him before. I just think.
Can he take advantage? And a goal!
There we go. 4-2. Henri Saivet's maybe first goal for the club, I think. I mean, I'm gonna take the easy goal. If it's there, I'm gonna take it. It might not be the most respectful thing to do, but I've got to take it. If the option is there, you've got to take it. It's a great run from Adamu, and then a great ball across to find Saivet. Saivet doesn't really have too much to do. It's just a smash in at the back post. Is that his first goal? It is. First goal for the club, Henri Saivet. 4-2. We have got our we found our scoring boots again. Oh, he's rolled me twice. Gets the ball back though. St. Jules going to get in there. Tom Beadland clears. Into Dior Angus. Good ball across. Junior Adamu. 5-2. He gets his second. We've had a lot of high-scoring games for the lads recently. We are incredible in the attack. Defensively, we're still a bit suspect. I won't lie, we've still got work to do on our defence. But in the attack, we're a whole different team. We are going to sub off Tom Beetling in a second, just after this. 13 goals for the season so far for Mr. Adamu. Great debut season for the lad. Oh, that's creepy, isn't it? Look at him stood right there. Oh, it's a 3v2, but that's going to be the end of the game. 5-2 victory over Wigan. Yeah, to be honest, there's not really much I have to say about that. That was just a good game from the lads, in my opinion. We just played well. Well, we had a very good second half, I would say. First half, pretty bad, to be honest. We didn't play very well first half at all. Second half, we played a lot better. Right, this game is the game that we're going to sim. I'm not playing a completely rotated lineup, though. That's what we're going to go with. It basically is a rotated 11. I basically just chatted shit. Besides for Mengi and K. We're just going to quick sim this one because I don't really care too much. Ends up being a 0-0. Jeffcott missed a penalty or had a goal ruled out, that is, I think. So we get a 0-0 in that one. We want to look now, though, towards what games we're playing and what games we're simming. I think... Have Wickham just come down? They did, right? So who's around us? So we have Colchester, which we're going to sim. I think I'll play Shrewsbury because they're 11th. So we'll play Shrewsbury and MK Dons. And then go from there, I think. We're going to start with our usual lineup. And we will see how things go. Simming this one to see how we play. Colchester United. Elliott tries to play the ball, loses it, but gets it back. Austin Gale tries to take a shot. Elliott gets it back. We're in the box now. Looks like we got a little bit of interplay. Almost get through on goal, but not quite. That's a good cross. And it looks like it's managed to slip past the goalkeeper, and Junior Adamu has slotted it away. That's what he's here for. Elliott tries to play a long ball down the wing to K, but can't get it to go. So now we're back in defence, even though we just nicked the ball back. And Adamu is through. And Adamu has his second of the game. Nice start for the boys. I don't feel like Lance is the most solid goalkeeper right now. He's not bad, but I don't think he's like a player that I would bet my house on. Right, 2-0 in half-time, going in second half. Can we wrap this one up with a third, or can we hang on and get a 2-0 victory? Zach Jules now with his man. A lot more pressure coming from Colchester this half. And a goal coming from Colchester this half. Harry Pell scores. Right, so it's not going to be a clean sheet again for Lance Harris in this defence. Which is unfortunate, because at some point I'd like to start keeping clean sheets, if possible, lads, to Saive. But we're going to come away with a 2-1 win, which isn't something I'm going to be upset about. Right, Shrewsbury. We are going to play this game. They are in 10th, not challenging, I wouldn't say, but I want to play a game, so shut up. Good performance. Again, not a clean sheet that we wanted, but 15 goals already. Competition record is 55. Seems to be a lot of hope that Junior Adamu will be chasing that competition record. Back at home at Holker Street to take on Shrewsbury Town. Ended up going for Ted and Mengi instead, who has been decent since he's come in. Obviously one big mistake in the Wigan game, but luckily it didn't cost us too much. He's still a young lad, is Ted Mengi, so he's still got time to grow.
keep your eye out for that. And the three narrow midfield players supply the support.
Oh, they actually aren't starting Ebanks Landell. That was Roshan Williams, who I think is a former Manchester United youth prospect. Wide formation for them. Let's go, Shrewsbury. Let's go. Aerial man at the back, really. I'm not really being given the options. I don't know where the midfield lads have gone to, but they've sort of wandered off and not really given us a lot of options out here. But we can find an option now with Josh Kay. Gonna lay it back to Austin Gale. Oh! Austin Gale tries to curl one far post, and it just goes a little bit too far. There's not enough whip on it to bring it in. He might have been a little bit too far over. Pagossi gets his foot in, and now we're away. Can he find that ball? That's a great ball from Kanu to Elliott. And Elliott's going to slot home. Come on, the counter-attack once again from the Barrow lads. It's the style of football that suits us best, and it's worked every time so far this season. Every time. Lovely little ball through from Kanu. It's just a great ball. There's nothing that either defender can do about it. They can't get to it. Then Elliott finishes very well. He hasn't had to finish a lot this season, but when he has had the opportunities, he has finished fairly well. Was that his third? Fourth goal of the season for Elliott. A lot of assists to his name. Now he's starting to add the goals as well.
1 minute of stoppage time
right on half time as well. There we go. As I was saying, half time, 1-0 for the Barrow boys. It's been a tough game, to be fair. They've been playing the ball around very well. They've not really had an opportunity with their possession, but they've had a lot of possession. I think he's unlucky to get a card for that one. I know it's a bit of a late challenge, but it wasn't anything cynical. He was trying to get the ball. The ball was there.
Doing well to keep possession.
Pagossi on his man. This guy, Noburn, or Norburn, I couldn't see his name properly. He's very bloody hard to get the ball off of.
Still behind, but the pressure mounting.
Oh, nice roll. Oh, Harris, you have to be better in positioning. And late on here, they're going to equalise. That's poor from Harris. Harris is not a good keeper. I think I've made the decision in my head. Like, look at that. Why is he diving backwards? Harris is not a good keeper, unfortunately. I think we need to find a new starting goalkeeper. We've brought in, is it Roberto or Alberto? I can't remember. As our rotational player, but I think we need to invest in a starting keeper. Alright, Austin Gale. Put this one in the mixer. Oh! Dior Angus gets to the header, but he can't direct it into that near post. We know how good Dior can be in the air. But he can't get to that one. That is unfortunate. Josh Kay battles for that header. Doesn't really come away with it. Need to get back and make a challenge here. And then he smashed it off the pitch for some reason. And now he's stumbling off the pitch. So Shrewsbury are going to get the last attack here from the looks of things. Josh Kay puts a tackle in. Going to get a 1-1 draw. I don't know. I feel like Shrewsbury, they played well, but I feel like they're lucky to get a draw from this game, to be honest. Yeah, they only really had 2 attempts. 2 on goal, but I think they are lucky to get a draw from that. But we didn't finish well enough, so to be honest, we don't deserve to win either. Dropped points, which is unfortunate, but it looks like Barnsley also dropped points, so we are still only 2 points off of them. Bit of a rotated team for fitness purposes, but hopefully still a good enough team that we can come out with a win. A disappointing draw in our last game, but I'd like a win from this one if possible. Junior Adamu has now played it off to Buckley, but we give it away and now we're defending. Well, that's a very good ball through, and there's going to be a goal. Bad defence, to be honest. Bad defence. Lads have got to do better back there, and they've got to do better in possession of the ball so far as well. They've not really done anything. Not really seen any danger, any significant moves that are creating any danger. But as soon as I say that, they make a nice little move, and Junior Adamu gets us back in the game. Right, we need another one of them now. Burton are pressing us. But we're going to make it to half-time at 1-1. So Hemmings got injured in the 10th minute and then scored in the 25th. Must have been his revenge for getting a knock. See, we're sort of stuck out on the wing again now. Gale, nice little bit of play. And Austin Gale gets us back, gets us a lead for the first time. I almost said gets us back on level terms, even though I forgot we already scored. Burton give the ball away from kickoff, and now we're coming forward again, but Austin Gale can't do anything with it, unfortunately. And they find a gap. Number 8 has the ball. He loses the ball, but then gets it back, and then crosses it back, and in the last minute of the game, they equalise. In the last minute. Damn. That's heartbreaking, that is. So that's a lot of drop points for us now. Barnsley also lost, which is even more heartbreaking, because if we had won that game, we would have just gone top. Ooh. Could be a rough patch. They happen every season. Every team gets a rough patch at some point. Alright, MK Don's coming up here. Got a transfer offer for Brough. I'm going to delegate this one because I want minimum 600. Got a press conference as well, interestingly enough. Promotion looks a real possibility for you, for the team. Are you at all worried the squad might not be big enough to get you over the line? I've got options. I'd say we have stronger bench options this year than we probably did last year. Milton Keynes versus Barrow looks very even on paper. I'm sure you've got a plan to win this. How do you plan to approach it? We've got to focus on our performance. We're not really concerned about what the opposition are doing. Teams been flying high lately. How confident are you players to turn in this level of performance? How confident are you that your players can continue to turn in this level of performance? Let's not get distracted. Let's keep our head on what we're doing. We want promotion. We want the title if we can get it. Obviously, that's a very long way away. We're only in October. But if we can claim... When do we play till? So we play until April. So that's a lot of games. Oh, we start the season with Walsall and finish the season with Walsall. That's very interesting, actually. We have also got ourselves a little bit of a buffer with the main lads in a played game, because I want to see how he feels for me. Gonna have another Adamu. Yeah, another Adamu cinematic. I don't mind it, to be honest. I'll keep having these cinematics. I think they're interesting for me. Right, this is probably going to prove to be a tough game. Milton Keynes have always been a pretty tough team. Back to the original starting 11, no rotation this time. Everyone's back fit, ready to go. Luke Jeffcott is also back on the bench after his international duty and starting the last game. Jeffcott, I don't think, has been a bad purchase so far. He's not quite as prolific as needed, but he's been decent. Regan Paul at the back. Bailey Chargo as well. Imran Boateng. Andrew Sermon in this team as well, actually. Agard is a player we know very well. Player who loves to
that a 4-4-2 can really
running
create a
behind.
2v league, as you can see.
Gonna
The
win the ball
stats,
back again,
it's going
though.
to be a real test for that back line
Good early
today,
start
to
from the
keep him
boys
quiet.
right now.
They switch off for a minute, he'll be in, it'll punish you.
Please contact the nearest security guard. Thank
He
you.
could pick out a teammate.
Austin Gale. That's just a nice little bit of play from the Barrow lads, to be honest. Just a nice bit of play. Keep finding the man in space. Keep moving the ball along. Austin Gale comes in and slots it home.
Well, here's the replay.
We go out wide here.
This
Kanu goes to
play. It's
Elliot.
lovely to
Elliot just
watch.
rolls one round the
Superb
corner to
passing,
Gale, and
he
Gale just hits
chooses
it
to
first
use power
time.
in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit
Gale's
that
been getting
hard.
forward a lot more to attack a lot more this season, which I like a lot. But also he's been quite defensively sound this
Well,
season.
just look at the reactions on the touchline.
Might be the
They
crowning
just seem to
season
keep their
for
composure
him,
now. This
but
is
also
far from
might be
over.
the season that he ends up leaving us because it's his crowning season. He had a good progressive season last season. He started scoring a lot towards the end of the
So the match
season,
has restarted, 1-0
but
here.
this season he's been pretty all round for us, to be fair. But
They've given him too much
Southampton
space.
goes straight back up to the Prem.
Opportunity.
Oh, that's a good block from the striker. Yeah, as I was saying, there's a good chance that Southampton go back up to the Prem immediately. But I think if there is a chance that they end up staying in that league, which we didn't know at the time, I don't think Austin Gale needed to necessarily go to them right then. Adamu gets the headers, but he cannot control them whatsoever.
Thanks, Alan.
He's going to go short here. He tried to close. Yeah, so I don't think it was devastating that
Fraser.
I don't think it's too unrealistic that we didn't sell him to a championship club, is what I'm trying to say. If it was a Prem Southampton, then I probably would have been a little bit more like, that wasn't super realistic. Because obviously going from League One to the Prem,
They couldn't quite muster a real
sort of a
threat.
no-brainer for most players. Junior Adamu gets through the middle, but the pass is a little bit too strong this time from Elliot. That's alright. We start again. We're playing fairly well in the attack so far. Let's hope the defence can echo the same
Well, the attack
level
looks
of
promising.
performance. That wasn't great defending from me, to be honest. That was a good
defensive
interception
judgment
from
to end the attack.
Kagossi, and he does very well to win
It is a free kick.
free kick. A
The
little
hosts
bit
are
too
struggling in terms
strong
of
from
possession,
the
but again, we've seen it before, we'll see it again.
defender
Their
there. That's an
counter-attack play has been
awful ball in the end from him, though. After a
Pace
good
really
bit of
hurts
play,
defences.
he really
They've
just
got
gives
that
the
in
ball away
abundance.
there, because that is terrible.
I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Charlton game. Alan McInally.
Yeah, my new tactic is to sort of use the two wide lads, wide centre backs, to sort of come out to pressure more. I do use Zach Jules to do it a fair amount, but I like to use him less because I don't like...
Really good interception.
That's handball. I don't like the potential for leaving that big hole in the middle of the defence.
Elliot.
Whereas when you do it with the
Kanu.
wide lads, a lot of the time you're less likely. That was a weird little turn of events there. Yeah, most of the time with the wide lads, you're less likely to put it straight across. Oh, Austin Gale tries to get one through, then uses very good strength to hold off his man there. Elliot's going to get... Not Elliot. Elliot is going to find that ball to Brockbank.
Kanu.
Sort of camped on the edge of that box right now, but without much space because they've got a lot of men forward. Oh, back, sorry. Why am I struggling so much with simple sentences? It just Kanu in front. That's a pen. Ref? Referee? Hold on. I know I don't often do this, but we definitely need a review there because I don't know what how the ref hasn't given a pen for this. It just Kanu quite clearly in front of Keogh there. Controls the ball there. Keogh then puts a challenge in. He doesn't touch the ball at all, ref. That's quite clearly a penalty. Referees had an absolute mare with that one, to be honest.
And with that, the first half
That's
draws
quite
to a
clearly a penalty. I haven't given it. We go into half-time 1-0. Should have had a
Two
penalty
teams
though,
have
for
switched
sure.
around in the way.
Good foot to the ball from us, but we can't win it. Fraser comes forward with it now.
There's a slight
That's a
roll
good ball.
pass.
They're going to try and roll back, I think, to try and get this ball there that I thought was coming. He might get a shot away.
And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, here's a second
bad
look, Derek,
defence.
and it's not easy
Defence is
watching
all
from a
over the shop.
defender's
Look at
point
him.
of view. They simply didn't deal with the danger, and they paid the price.
Damn it, man.
Well, the earlier
We've
goal
dominated
cancelled
this
out.
game as
One
well.
apiece.
That's their first threat. Austin Gale breaks
Gale.
through here. Adami, why didn't you make your run earlier?
Elliott. Options in the centre.
Brockbank can't do anything with it. We're going to win the throw.
So a throw in here.
Coming off the pitch, number 14.
Well, they've decided to make a change.
I mean, you're not in the best areas here, lads, to be honest.
Cameron Jerome.
On Idris Kanu in that.
Can he get
That's a
it
good
in front?
ball, and that's a great finish from Junior Adamu. Let's go! 78th minute and we're back in front. Yes! I didn't think we were going to be able to do anything with that throw, to be honest, because it was very narrow where we ended up getting the ball to. There was only like a tiny bit of space, which is basically where Tom Beadling was. But that's a great ball from Tom Beadling, and then he takes one touch, spins on it and puts it top corner. Very good finish from our man Adamu. He has become our star man recently. Still hunting that competition record from the looks of things. 17 goals now.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that
Don't know if he'll
might well
hit
be the
55.
decider.
I think that's probably a little bit ridiculous. But it would be nice if he could. Oh,
Just 10
well.
minutes
Got this
to
one
go.
there. Good touch.
Should be it.
Oh, Idris Kanu almost gets a shot. That's a good save. Almost fell back to him the second time as well, but he couldn't get it.
He has added on 2 minutes
Now
of stoppage
Brockbank,
time.
don't lose that. Oh,
They've lost
Brockbank,
it.
that's not ideal. Dior.
Now what can they do from here?
You can play in
With a
Zach.
chance.
Can play in Austin Gale, and Austin Gale finishes off the game.
They just can't
We're gonna have these mad celebrations. I mean, it's not really necessary because we're already winning the game, but I guess we shore up the game, so we'll take it. I know I said before when it happened to me, but they were already 4-2 up, 3-2 up in the 90th minute. I guess we are 2-1 up. Maybe I'm a hypocrite, right? Fine. Maybe I'm a hypocrite. Maybe I liked watching it for me, but not for them, okay? Fine. Good finish from Austin Gale. Maybe I should convert him to a striker. Nah, he's our midfield maestro. That's where we need him. Goal scoring midfielder, Austin Gale. 10 goals already. Matching his tally from last year, basically, already. I think he had... Did he have 10 or did he have 12? Can't remember exactly how many he had. I think it was 10. It could be 12 though, so I could be chatting rubbish. One shot from MK Dons and they scored it. I think we definitely deserved to win that game, to be honest. Oh, so these boys have moved themselves up to 11th now. So I think I'm going to start simming this one because I said I was going to sim it, but I might jump into this one if needed. In between him and Beadling, Adami makes a little bit of space but can't do anything with it, and now we're being countered, and it's a very quick counter, and it's going to be a penalty. I'm going to jump in and try and save this one, to be honest.
We'll
see if I can. I think he's going to go right. He's gone left. Oh, wow, that was about as top bins as you can get. So, yeah, we're gonna go 1-0 down early on here. So let this first half play out, but we might be trying to jump in the second half though. Ted Mengi gets across to that one. Ball out to Elliott. Elliott goes back to Beadling, and that's a great bit of play. Junior Adamu with another goal. Barrow boys play it around very well. And we've got an equaliser. So we might... no, not quite. Well, it's half time. 1-1. They've had more shots than us, for sure. But we haven't played terribly in attack, I don't think. Very good interplay from Wickham. And they find the man over. And now we're 2-1 down. We'll leave the boys for a couple minutes. See how they do. They're playing it around well again at Wickham. Right, we're going to jump in here and see what we can do with it. Elliott's going to find that ball to Kay.
How can they make something happen?
Ah!
Well,
Beadling.
But the passing remains smooth. Can he finish?
And we find it immediately with Junior Adamu. Great little bit of play. We find Beadling. He manages to drive across the floor and find Junior Adamu in the centre of the box. We've got Barrow back on level terms from jumping in already.
Well, we can see it again here. What a lovely
Beadling just makes a space there. I see Adamu across and just slides it along the floor. Brilliant. Nice bit of play from the lads. Alright, we're back. Is there time? Is there time for us to go and get a winner?
It's opening up for them. And in the perfect position to
Austin Gale sits in well there. Good ball. Now here we come. Idris Kanu. Oh, he's let it run across him well. Oh, Idris Kanu puts it wide. What an opportunity to win the game. Beadling gets up to it. Jeffcott now. Early bit of action for him. Austin Gale's going to cut back. Tom Beadling finds Jeffcott. Into Adamu. He finds Jeffcott again. Jeffcott! Come on, he's just come off the bench. Bit of interplay, holds it up well. And we've got the goal to go ahead late on here. Lovely bit of play. Lovely. 2 good goals since we've jumped in here, to be fair. See, he plays it into him there. He just holds it up and there, just jinks it around his man as Gape goes the other side to try and put the tackle in. From the other side, Jeffcott rolls him and manages to put it in the bottom corner. We have got 4 minutes to hold on from going 1-0 down. 4 minutes to hang on until we win this game. Oh, Adamu tries to find Austin Gale but can't do it. Might be the last attack coming from Wickham here. Oh, not a good header away. Oh, and it's a great save from Lance Harris late on. Now we just need to survive the corner. Oh, and we survive. Lance Harris, who I've criticised all episode, comes up with an absolutely massive save and wins us this game. What the hell was on that man's chin? Was that meant to be a chin strap? Because that was absolutely atrocious. It was barely even there. Why bother? Look at this save from Lance Harris. I've been horrible to him recently because he's really not been at the level. I'm trying to cover with Kagossi for the cutback. We've been conceding these all season long, but that's a great hand to it. Great hand to it. Come on, Lance. Getting us, really shoring up that win for us. A win that we probably didn't deserve from those stats, but we come away with it. Oh, we've got a big match coming up. That's going to be Lewis Hardcastle's return to Barrow. I'll do these trainings off camera, and then next video we will start at the Plymouth Argyle game with our first game against Lewis Hardcastle and his new team. So, thank you for watching, guys, and peace.